Welcome to Seeing This. I'm the movie mumbo, Michael Ornelas. We have the feisty Pisces, Erica McMullen, and the Gerber baby-faced assassin, Adrian Cedeno. And today we are covering the Seeing This top 10 movies for the Halloween season. There's plenty of Halloween horror lists out there, but we want to do something a little different, bring some movies that are maybe underseen, underappreciated, a little Halloween adjacent. I think we all have different taste. Adrian, you've come out of one closet, the horror closet, a little bit, but I'm curious to see what your list looks like.
Let's not talk about any kind of closet after the episode we just had.
You've gotten some heat, to be honest. I don't know if you saw some of the comments.
I haven't been watching, but did I?
Okay.
That's good.
No, it's not, but that's okay. We'll work on that. But before we start, we want to cover some of the things we've seen this week. Adrian, why don't you kick us off? What have you seen this week? Tell us about it.
Ooh, I saw Him. I just watched Him. That is a good one. Jordan Peele just produced it. He didn't direct it, write it, nothing like that. And it definitely has like his fingerprints. It is a good one. All centered around sports. And
Crazy.
check it out. It is freaking. You guys have seen it?
No, that's
No, we've just heard like the absolute opposite of what you're
Right.
saying about that
Right.
movie.
I liked it. It gave me vibes like Nope. Not so much Get Out, but like definitely Nope vibes. It's good. It's a good watch. I had a
That-
fun time with it.
that stars Marlon Wayans and directed by
Yeah.
Justin Tipping. Like Erica said, I've heard more negative than positive, but it sounds like there's an audience for it if you liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Well, you get every movie needs a hero
Spokesman,
to support
I got
it.
you, Marlon Wayans.
There you
Marlon
go.
Wayans is my boy too. Yeah, he did really good in this.
All right. Erica, what have you watched this last week?
The Great British Bake Off. It is such a good season this season. Like, we've had crazy mishaps. People been messing up big time and like still making it through. It's been scandalous.
How many seasons are out on that now?
Oh my God, I think we're on season 13.
Oh,
And I think
wow.
that's just like the seasons that are available on Netflix. Like there's other seasons, I think. And I think there's like maybe a holiday one. But
And
yeah.
for people like me that are ignorant to shows like this, it's a cooking show, but baking. Like it's
But
the competitive.
no, it's not
But
like
from
any
Britain?
cooking or baking show in the US. Like it's very gentle, it's very hilarious. Like you're very invested in
Hello, governor.
both of the judges. Absolutely not. You're like really invested in the judges and the hosts, and it's just like a really fun time. But like an American TV like chef show or baking show is way different.
Right.
Way different.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. The British Bake
Like,
Off.
yeah, the Great British Bake Off. Like this last episode, they were like, okay, you have like 5 minutes to get ingredients from the table that you want to bake with. And this is like the type of bake you have to bake. They were all like gentle and talking to each other, discussing what they were going to make. And I'm like, if this was an American TV show, that whole table would be flipped on the ground. Food would be
Cutthroat.
everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
so it's very gentle and very fun.
Sounds like a breath of fresh air as far as a competitive show.
No,
And
it
honestly,
really
like,
is. It really is.
the great thing about reality shows outside of the US, they're often like that. Like I've seen a couple Korean reality shows and like
Yes.
everyone's supportive of each other and cheering each other on when
Oh,
they
so you're
win
not
and-
watching the Korean soap operas because
Oh,
those
no.
get down, let me tell you. They're just
Okay.
like novellas, I swear. Like, really good.
It has a place. Novellas are for the, for that kind of tone. Just a couple things I watched. I watched a couple shorts. Firstly, Butterfly on a Wheel. It was shown at TIFF, but I didn't get a chance to watch it there. But I did get a chance to watch it. And it's a short film by Trevor Morris, who is a composer turned writer director for this, and it's essentially focuses on a young musician who struggles with mental health issues like OCD and anxiety and trying to navigate through that. I got to actually talk with Trevor about his movie. So that's going to be an interview coming out next week. Keep an eye out. Or actually, when this comes out, it'll come out this week. So keep an eye out on that. Our interviews are all on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe to YouTube for those. And then I also watched The Weed Hacker Massacre. This is a film that is batshit crazy in a fun, good way. If you like campy horror and just like silly good times, get a group of friends and watch this. It's going to be coming out. The movie will be coming out October 17th. I think it's good to watch with like a group of people and probably with some substances. But yeah, I also got to talk to the co-creators, Alan Denziger and also Ray Spavi, who wrote it. And Alan was in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre as Jerry, if you guys have seen that.
Cool.
So he's hasn't lost the passion for horror, to say the least. Definitely a lot of energy, a very fun conversation that I got to have with them, and that will be coming out the 16th, the day before it comes out available digitally. So The Weed Hacker Massacre, keep an eye out for that.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I mean, it's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I think you'd both appreciate it. Erica,
Yeah.
you'd appreciate it for what it's going for, and Adrian, it's like a brain off, just zany
Nice.
time. But let's get into our list. What we've done is we each have picked 6 movies, six, so 18 total movies for the Halloween season, and we'll go through each of them, try to sell each other on them, and then put them in a final top 10 list. We'll go around, each saying a movie, plugging it, promoting it, trying to sell it to make the list, and then we'll see what we end up with at the end. Adrian, you're not going to kick it off because it's ladies first. Erica, why don't you kick us off and give us the first
Nice
movie
save.
you'd like? Yeah.
I'm
Give us
dead.
the movie that you'd like to promote.
Okay, so I think that my list is definitely gonna lean a little bit more like horror, thriller, kind of underrated, maybe more so like underappreciated. Where like they came and went, and then the talk about them, like for me, didn't seem like enough. But I'm gonna go with a movie called The Ritual. Have you seen
Okay.
this one, Michael and or Adrian?
I have not.
I don't know. Who's in it?
So it's on Netflix. So it's I want to say it was like a Netflix original like film or something like that, or like it was they bought the rights or whatever. But it's these 4 guys that go on like a hiking camping trip. And if you know me, you know that I love that kind of horror where like they're going camping or they're like on a hike in the woods, something like that. Um, but it's kind of like this really creepy, eldritch kind of monster movie towards the end, but kind of culty too. Really gives like good, creepy, like underrated, like this wasn't appreciated as much as it should have been for sure. Definitely like some jump scares for sure. Like there's times where I was like, oh shoot, like or hiding behind my hands a little a little bit.
Yeah.
But if we were to put this in a spot, I'd maybe reserve it for like a 6 or a 7 to kind of see what you guys come up with.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Ritual came out in 2017, directed by David Bruckner. And the actors aren't people I'm familiar with. Rafe Spall, Asher Ali, Robert James Collier. But the cover of the movie looks pretty good. Like it's a foggy forest with dead
Yeah.
trees. So, okay. The Ritual. Let's see if it makes the list. Adrian, give us a movie.
Ooh.
What are your movies like?
So my movies tend to be a little funnier. They're still like I would say categorized in horror, but it's definitely like a comical type of horror. And then I have some animated. I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie, like some good Halloween cartoon movies that can go on.
Okay.
So we'll start off with one of my favorites, we'll go with the Nutty Professor from 1963. It's a Jerry Lewis movie where he plays Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That just always gets me in like the Halloween mood. Like it could be like October 1st and it's like, oh, that movie will put me like I'm ready for Halloween tomorrow. Let's decorate. It's a fun time and I love Jerry Lewis. Grew up with him. So that's definitely
I didn't do that.
one
There was
one
no
of
thumbs down on my part.
that's one that I would put like further down the list, but I would say that would kind of right after The Ritual maybe.
To lighten the mood.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
When
All my movies are gonna lighten the mood, guys.
When you
just
first
so you
said
know.
the Nutty Professor, I was thinking obviously the Eddie Murphy one, which I think isn't necessarily underrated or underappreciated, at least for like our generation. But I think the Jerry Lewis one is one that a lot of people our age may have not seen. You know, maybe an older generation has, and it sounds like it's a bit more Halloweeny than the Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, like when he plays Dr. Jekyll, it's more of like a monster. You know what I mean? Like it's not just, an overweight, professor becoming skinny.
Right.
It's legit. He's transforming into a monster. And they kind of give it like that kind of vibe from the 60s where it's supposed to be funny, but still,
a bit more
somewhat
horror.
scary.
Yeah. Okay. My first movie, where do I begin? You know what? The first one I'm going to mention is one that I think, Erica, you've seen because we've talked about it. And it's The Hunt. So The Hunt, I'm categorizing as a Halloween movie because it does have suspense. It is fun and a bit of a satire on the political climate that we're often in. And I think because, election season and voting takes place in November, it's a nice primer going into that from the elements of action, thriller, comedy.
I
And I
love
think it's
this
a movie
movie.
that also has a lot of like woods scenes,
Yeah.
And we're trying not to give too much away because we're assuming most folks haven't seen this. But I will say that it's a film that does have twists and turns right off the bat.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but are we talking about the one from 2012, Thomas Vinterberg?
20, Craig Zobel. Yeah.
Okay.
So Betty Gilpin, Hilary Swank, Ethan Suplee. This is the one that I'm referring to. Thank you for clarifying.
Gotcha.
2020,
Okay.
The Hunt. Yeah.
Every time
Like
I
said,
watch this movie, I forget how much I love Hilary Swank.
she's great.
Yeah.
She's great. And another one where if you just look at the cover, I think you get an idea of the energy it's bringing. It's like trees made out of like guns.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good mix in between both of your guys' first movies so far. So I propose The Hunt. Erica, what's your next movie?
Okay. I think this might be an anniversary this year. I couldn't remember if it was like this year or it's coming up soon. But it's another like I just realized a lot of mine are like very woodsy. But it's called The Descent, and I think at the
Sure.
time, I can't really remember if at the time it was super popular or if it was like something to remember. I know that it like picked up some traction, but like I really hope for this to be like highlighted more because this is not only a scary movie, but it's also a psychological movie. There's a lot of depth when it comes to the background of each of the girls that are in this movie. It's an all-female cast, right? And they're essentially like
There's a part
climbers
2
and
also,
climb.
right?
Huh?
There's a sequel to that too, I think, right?
I don't know because I've never seen a sequel or anything. It was one of those movies that was kind of like untouchable for me. Like I really didn't want to see a sequel if there was one. But plot twist after plot twist after plot twist in that film.
The Descent came out in 2005, directed by Neil Marshall and stars Shauna McDonald, Natalie Mendoza, Alex Reed. I remember seeing this probably when like it came out. I haven't revisited it. But I do remember it being like you said, like there's twists and pretty gory, right?
Yes, very
Yeah.
well. I don't want to say very
Even the
gory,
cover, like
but the
she's covered in
times,
blood, you know?
yeah, the times that there was gore, it was pretty intense.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Adrian, we are back to you. What do you got?
All right, so coming back to, we'll go Leprechaun in the Hood. Lighten the mood again. um, so this movie came out in 2000. This is a super nostalgic movie for me. I saw this in Ecuador, visiting
Wow.
family in Spanish. It was great. So good that as soon as I got home, I had to watch the English version and catch like all the jokes. It's wonderful. It's such a good movie. Ice-T is in it. It's a good one for
You
sure. You
got
guys
Warwick Davis, who plays the leprechaun, if I'm not mistaken. Anthony
yeah,
Montgomery,
he's from Willow, right? Yeah.
and
Mm,
directed by Rob Sparrow. 2000 Leprechaun in the Hood is
100% approve. I approve. I approve. I love this movie.
Yeah.
it sounds like it's got a good chance of making the final list.
It's so good. Like it's so stupid. It's so amazing.
I mean, that's also the Halloween season. You know what I mean? It's like
Hmm.
the camp, kind of like we're talking about.
And it's nice because it takes 2 holidays. Because you can watch it for St. Patrick's Day too and be like,
Sure.
"This is good."
Twice a year viewing. The movie I'm going to do next is called Demon Seed. Now, this came out in 1977, directed by Donald Cammell. Have you seen this, Erica?
Okay. You know what? I have seen it before. It's been a while since I have seen it though. I do remember
An
liking it.
organic supercomputer with artificial intelligence, which becomes obsessed with human beings, and in particular, the creator's wife. An older movie. We're almost coming up to 50 years on this, but at the same time, it's very relevant with like AI and becoming sentient, right? It's like, I mean, you know, for the times, it's like a Diddy AI. Like, like if Diddy was an AI, it is this movie. But at the same time, it takes inspiration from like classic films like 2001 Space Odyssey and Alien Romulus. Like those are two movies I thought would make like good bookends with Demon Seed. Sci-fi horror taps into the anxieties of like the zeitgeist within the community and the culture of the world then and even now that we're fucking living it. But yeah, that's Demon Seed, came out in 1977. That's my pitch. We go to Erica.
You sure,
Um
Mikey?
Yes.
okay. This movie, it has sequels. It has multiple sequels. But the original, like, it was very underrated. It was definitely like classified as a B movie, but it was so fun and so good, and people were so interested in it that we did get a second and third movie because of like it being a fan favorite. So I'm gonna go with the movie Creep. I don't know if either of you have seen it.
Great
Yay.
Radiohead song. Go ahead.
Wait, have either of
Yeah.
you seen it?
Let's
No.
see.
No.
And it's very much about a creep. Like he plays such a good creepy person, and there's times where you're like, Is he gonna go that far? Is he not gonna go that far?" It very much has you on your toes.
Wow.
A very peculiar person, and a very peculiar movie, but like I said, highly underrated, but the community who likes to watch this film, everybody liked it so much that the director and writer
It
heard and gave us 2 more movies out of it.
Stars marked up less Patrick Bryce and Katie Aselton. Only 3 actors and characters in this movie. So Creep. That's Erica's next pick. Adrian, what's your next one?
my next one is a 1993 movie. I've seen it like 2-3 times. I have to revisit it. It's another just stupid funny movie. I don't know if either one of you guys have seen it. It's directed by Alex Winter and Tom Stern. The letterbox description, but
You're not
ugly.
giving us the movie title yet. You're leading up
Freak.
to it. Oh, Freak. I didn't hear you say Freak. Did you hear Freak?
I didn't hear Freak.
Freaked.
That yeah.
1993. Okay, sorry guys. Movie is called Freaked, and it's 1993, directed by Alex Winter and Tom Stern. The description, it says, "But ugly." but funny. A vain actor, his best friend, and an activist end up at a mutant freak farm run by a weirdo scientist.
How do you find these movies? I'm looking at the image right now. I actually have to share this. I
So,
have to share this real quick. Hold on.
one of our boys, Randy Quaid, is in this from Independence Day. Up yours.
What
This is free.
the hell are you watching?
So it's like a comedy. It's not. It's from 1993. I don't know.
Okay.
It's funny.
Okay. I love that you find these hidden gems. This is what we're here for. This is what we're here
Right?
for.
So, anybody out there
Put in the
listening,
comments,
email,
have you
let us
seen
know that I'm
this?
not the only crazy one who's seen this. Yeah.
You seen this? Okay. Well, let me get to. Let's move right along. I'm curious if that one will make it. I'm just gonna get this one out of the way because we've talked about it before, and I think it has to make the list. I'm just gonna say maybe we each get like 2 that we say have to make the list just in case, and this is one of mine. Antichrist. So once you've gone super goofy with Adrian's 1993 Freaked and you want to get some real dark, heavy shit, Lars von Trier's 2009 Antichrist. Willem Dafoe, Charlotte Gainsbourg, Storm Shallstorm are the only 3 actors in this movie. A grieving couple retreats to their cabin, Eden, in the woods. There you go, Erica. Hoping to repair their broken hearts and troubled marriage. But nature takes its course and things go from bad to worse is a fucking understatement.
Yeah.
Beautifully shot. One of the best cinematography films that I think I've seen. Like, it'd probably make a top 10 list of all time for me, the way it's shot. The content of the movie. Rosalind, for example, will not like this movie, Adrian. So if you do end up checking out Antichrist, I recommend you do that one solo. But Willem Dafoe, you got to see it. So Antichrist is what I'm proposing. Erica, what's your next one?
Okay. So this is where I'm like, do I do like another? I think I might have to go with the same thing, kind of like you're doing. And this was the one that I was kind of wanting to go with, but it was more of because I think like as the years go by, it's still just underappreciated for what it is. And Matthew Lillard has been in and around the block in a lot of horror
Your
films,
love.
and I had the love of my life, dude. I like anything he's in, I enjoy it. Like, I don't think I ever have a bad time, whether it's like something that's super funny or something that's like a little bit heavier toned or even like a horror film. He just like doesn't miss. Like, that man has range. But I think I have to go with 13 Ghosts. Like, I really do. That's just gotta
Nice.
be on the list. It's just so underappreciated, like I said, for what it is. The monsters that you have going on, kind of like the family dynamic, the background of the whole thing. It's a fun movie. Like, it's just a fun horror film. It's not necessarily super super scary. There are definitely scary moments in it. But like I said, it's a fun film to watch. So I think this is gonna be one that I have to demand is on the list.
I had that one on my top 10 list, and then when we had to cut down to 6, it didn't make the cut. But yeah, it's a good one. I think Ninja Turtles kind of took that same idea, TMNT, as a like where the main guy recruits them to gather 4 monsters that were released, and he has to get them all back so that they rekindle something. I don't know, but same kind of concept where you have to gather these monsters and get them together in one place.
We're not putting
There-
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the list.
No, not at all. 13 Ghosts definitely deserves to be on the
13
list.
Ghosts, 2001, directed by Steve Beck, stars Tony Shalhoub, Embeth Davidtz, Matthew Lillard, and Shannon Elizabeth. Great makeup and monster design in that one. I think we're all probably. I think this is one that maybe, again, for our generation, isn't underseen, but it is underappreciated. So I think it does qualify for our list here. Adrian, what do you got? Give us a comedy.
No, but we'll go with one of my animated. We'll go with 2006 Monster House. It was a good animated, like somewhat creepy, the animation in it wasn't like fun and like bright and colorful. It was kind of demented. It was good.
Monster House is
I
on my
really enjoy
list.
that movie still to this day. Yeah, Monster House is a good one.
Wow. 2006, directed by Gil Keenan, stars Mitchell Musso, Sam Lerner, Spencer Locke, and Steve Buscemi, and Maggie Gyllenhaal, and Kevin James, and Nick Cannon. Wow.
As voices.
Jason Lee, Catherine
No,
O'Hara,
I
Kathleen Turner.
100%. I
What a
100%
cast.
agree with Adrian. This is like a really underrated, underappreciated. I don't know about underseen. I know that my generation really liked this film, but definitely underappreciated. That movie, I love that movie. So
I
it's
haven't seen it.
funny.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Love that. Love
I
that.
think my kid is still traumatized from it. He was like 2 years old watching this and getting scared for Halloween.
Adrian?
Yeah,
Little Adrian?
little Adrian.
I
This
don't want
movie
to
came out
say,
when he was
I don't want
one.
to say, I don't want to say why I guessed it was him based on short films you tried to make with him, but if you know, you know. So, my next movie that I'm going to propose is a movie called Mad God. Have either of you guys heard of this?
No.
I don't
It
think
came
so.
out in 2021, directed by Phil Tippett. Alex Cox, Nikita Roman, Satisha Ratakanda are all the cast. This is also, it's like a stop motion kind of animation, really far out weird creatures. I don't know how to explain it, but it's one of those movies you're definitely going to be thinking like, what the hell is going on?
Right up
In my
Adrian's alley.
and when I wrote my review for this, I put that it would probably sync really well with like a Pink Floyd song. Like if you just have that music going. Wow. Yeah, I know, Eric. I talk about it every episode. It's killing me. But like it's that kind of energy, like just weird, psychedelic. This creature is pretty much like in hell trying to navigate more or less and comes across all these different types of monsters. It had a lot of buzz when it first came out, but I don't think a lot of people saw it. So Mad God may be my second. It needs to be seen. It needs to be on this list, but we'll see. We'll see. It's something to experience, to say the least. Erica, you're next.
Okay, so this one is a remake, but I think with the plot twist that was adjusted to the end, it makes for a very great movie. And I'm gonna go with The Mist.
Okay.
Now, I understand. Have you seen it, Adrian?
I feel like I've seen it.
Because
2007, The Mist. Yeah.
I feel like you would definitely like this movie, but Michael, you need to see this movie. Like, I
Okay.
cannot, like, the plot twist at the end, just really, you're like, what? What? Like, why would they do that? Like, it's absolutely insane, the ending. Um, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of turmoil, but a really I think like a really interesting concept that we get from Stephen King, and it's just, he's really great at horror, so you're never really gonna go wrong with him.
There's a couple bad Stephen King movies, but that's okay. More often than not, it's worth
I
the
meant
watch.
like his
I'll give you that.
stories, essentially. The
Sure.
movie adaptations might not be the best, but the stories are good.
The Mist, 2007, directed by Frank Darabont, stars Thomas Jane from Boogie Nights fame, at least for me. Laurie Holden, Toby Jones, Marcia Gay Harden. The Mist. Adrian, what do you got?
Another lighthearted movie. Go to Little Monsters from 1989. Directed by Richard Greenberg. This was had a few good actors in there that ended up. Fred Savage, Howie Mandel, our boy Daniel Stern. But I'm gonna miss him now that I can't watch Home Alone 2.
Hey, we've moved past that. Let's not revisit. Go
I
ahead.
will never move past that. So Little Monsters, good movie about the monsters under the bed coming to kidnap your baby brother and stuff. So really good movie, good concept. Remember, as a little kid, I was scared of this movie, but it's something I've showed my kids too. So I think they appreciate it now too.
You've passed the trauma to them.
Yeah, for sure.
in more ways than one, but we'll leave it at that. Okay, so that leaves us with two more movies for me. So my next one is where direction do I go? So I'm gonna go with Videodrome. A lot of the hardcore prestigious cinephile heads are probably familiar with Videodrome, but I wasn't until I saw it maybe 2 years ago. Came out in 1983, directed by David Cronenberg. If you know David Cronenberg, he makes some weird shit. The Fly with Jeff Goldblum, that's him.
Oh,
Scanners, that's
again,
him.
that's another underrated movie right there. That movie does
The
not get
Fly.
appreciated that much. Yeah.
It's a classic though. Like people
It's a
know The
classic,
Fly. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. But Videodrome, wow, talk about again relevancy now. It's essentially, without giving too much away, the TV talking to people and more or less abducting them, if you will. So it's very symbolic, very metaphoric. But the kind of set production, the tone of the movie is very, what the hell's going on here? Really quick, I'm gonna read what I said on
I think I've
Letterboxd.
seen this once before, but
Have
again,
you?
I think it's been a while since I've seen this one.
James Wood is in this movie, and however you feel about him in his personal life and his politics, whatever, but it's a lot of fun if you watch this movie and you just imagine this is a day in the life of James Wood. And you take a shot every time they say Videodrome in the movie. So you guys have to watch this. I would love for you guys to check it out and then come back with your thoughts, because it's an experience, to say the least. Okay, so we have one left each to nominate, and then we're gonna put these all together quickly in our top 10 list. Erica, what's your last recommendation?
Okay, so I'm curious if I should go with a movie that was definitely popular when it came out, but has kind of been swept under the rug because of other films. Or should I
Okay.
go with like completely obscure? Like I know a lot of people haven't seen this.
Which one do you enjoy more?
I enjoy them both for very different reasons. I enjoy
Okay.
one of them for the reasons of like it's like spooky, washed up, kind of like you know what's gonna happen, really whatever kind of. And then the other one's like there's plot twists, but there's like big names in the film.
Okay, what do we got?
Okay, so the first one is VHS.
Oh, sure.
Have either of you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, so like a very underrated B movie kind of concept. Like, right? You can agree to that?
Yeah, I think it does have a bit of a cult following to it,
Yes,
you
and
know.
but that didn't really happen until like a couple years like after when people like when it started becoming like a little bit more available. Or a movie with Justin Long. It's called Drag Me to Hell.
That's the winner. That's
Okay,
the winner.
yeah, definitely like has a crazy plot twist at the end. I think I saw it during a soccer tournament with like some of my teammates, and like we were just, making fun of it the whole time. And it's just like one of those, it's definitely fun and it's definitely a little quirky, but the plot twist at the end is great. And then the old lady is really freaking creepy. So it's just like a good, fun movie and definitely underappreciated as the years have gone by. I feel like people forget about it when it comes to like demonic movies.
Drag Me to Hell, 2009, directed by Sam Raimi. So if you know Sam Raimi, it sounds
Yeah.
like it's on brand. Cast: Allison Lohan, Justin Long, Lorna Raver, and Dilippo Rao. Okay, Adrian, what do you got? Last movie.
So I had a movie. I just don't know if it would qualify as underrated. I quote this movie all the time. So you guys can tell me, and then if not, if it doesn't qualify, then I got another backup. Scary Movie.
It doesn't qualify.
Doesn't
Okay,
qualify.
okay.
Everybody's seen Scary Movie.
Is not underrated or underappreciated.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah, there's many a sequels. No.
Okay. Well then we'll go We'll go with a 1996 movie called The Frighteners, starring Michael J. Fox, Peter Dobson, John Aston. Oh, Jake Busey's in it also. He's the bad guy. It's just a guy that can see ghosts,
No spoilers.
and you got to watch it. He's an architect and he can see ghosts. It's a fun movie, comical, but yeah, this is probably the scariest movie out of my list. The most horror, I guess, type movie besides Monster House on my list. So this is definitely a must watch if you guys haven't seen it, just because Michael J. Fox, he's a legend. Check it out. The Frighteners.
Okay. You know, so I'm on my last movie, and I have a list of some that I was gonna pick, and that definitely should be seen. But I'm actually gonna propose a movie I have that I noticed back here that I didn't even consider. Resurrection. Have either of you guys seen this one?
You might have to remind me what the premise is.
Yeah, so Resurrection came out in 1999, directed by Russell Mulcahy. Stars Christopher Lambert. Adrian knows him from Mortal Kombat as the White Raiden. Leland Orser and Barbara Tyson. So this movie is like wants to be Seven so badly. And it's not like a great film. It's like a B movie Seven. And pretty much the serial killer is taking different body parts of his victims to resurrect the body of Christ. Great concept.
That's wild.
Really wild concept. And it like I said, it's got Seven influence. It doesn't execute it as well. I rewatched it a few years ago and I was like, oh, this isn't as good as I remember. But I think it's still underappreciated just for the concept alone of like a serial killer trying to resurrect or put together a tangible,
like a Frankenstein Christ.
pretty much. And there's some pretty good imagery in it as well. So that would be my last pick. Let's pick 10 of these very quickly here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name a movie. We say your instinct, is it in or not? And I'm going to go to the top really quick of the ones I think are going to be in, and then we can say what position they go in. So first we have The Hunt.
Yeah.
That's going in.
Yes.
And we'll say, let's say 5, 4.
Let's just get what's in, and then we
6.
can rank them.
Okay, I'm gonna put it. Well, I'm writing it down here, so then we can
and then
work
we can
around
rank
it.
Yeah. The next one that I think will definitely be in is The Descent. The Descent.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put it at
4.
7.
That's got to be high up there.
4.
That's probably
4.
3 or 4. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do 4. The Descent. Okay. I think I wrote decent, but that's fine. Next one, I think. Next one that I'm gonna say is definitely in is Antichrist. I'm open to put that in between those. That's fine. 5.
I'd maybe put that a little bit lower.
Either of you guys have seen it. This is my. Okay.
You're
I'll put it
not
at 7
maybe?
just because
Sell it then.
it's fine. I'll be a team player. The best cinematography I've seen, top 10. I'm not selling it. Okay. Willem Dafoe. I'll say one other thing. There's a really graphic physical thing that happens that I can't wait for you guys to watch and just tell me.
I feel like you mentioned that before.
Probably. I mean, it's like I've never seen this in a film before. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. Let's go with The Ritual. Does it make it in?
I know what other movies we have. It might be like that 11 spot that we might bump
We'll put it on the bubble.
Yeah, put it on the bumper.
Okay. The Nutty Professor.
I don't think this is making
I don't think I'll put it on the bubble for now and see where.
Just so you guys know, I'm not gonna be mad if only one of my movies get in. Okay, if only one of them gets in, I'm all good.
So let's go there next. Leprechaun in the Hood. Where do you want it?
We could put it in like maybe the 9 or 10 spot, but I definitely think it needs to be on the list.
Okay, we got it. Hood. Okay, next we have. We already did those. Okay, sure. Monster House. That's the animated one.
Maybe
Both
like
of you
the
guys.
8 spot, but it should be on the list.
Above
especially if it's
yeah, better than Leprechaun for sure.
Mm.
Okay,
Leprechaun's
Monster
the
House.
4th installment. You know what I mean?
Sure. Okay, let's go to Creep.
Knowing the other movies, I think I'm gonna pass on this one. This might be like another bumper movie, but I think I'd still pick The Ritual over Creep.
Another one that I think will go in that we could place is 13 Ghosts.
Yeah. We could
Can I
put that
put that
pretty
at
high
5?
up.
Yeah, I would
3?
say maybe like 3.
Wow, 13 Ghosts. All right.
So
We got that. Moving right along. That's done. That's done. Demon Seed. This is the AI rapist that I mentioned.
I'm gonna say maybe
We
not.
No. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me.
Sorry.
Okay. That's fine. We'll see what comes out of the bubble. I'll remember all this. Creep, we already talked about. Let's go with Drag Me to Hell
I say yes, but
Yeah,
that's just
maybe.
because it's me.
with Justin Long.
I like
I'll
Justin Long.
We'll put that at number 10. How about that?
Oh, I thought we
For
put
now.
Okay. So
somewhere
what are
else.
we at so far? How many do we have? How many do we
So
have?
so we have 1, 2. We have 3 spots left.
Okay.
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 3 spots left and 4 on the bubble already. Mad God. I would say this goes in because it's very unique. Like I said, this is the one that's super trippy. This creature's trying to get his way out of hell.
If we do, I think we
think
have
once
to
you guys
adjust the
get to watch it-
bottom, and it might have to be behind.
We'll
some
adjust the
other-
list. We'll adjust the
Yeah.
list.
Mhm.
That's fine. We'll adjust
You're
the
very
list.
adamant about that.
Okay.
So.
I know. Let's go with The Mist.
I say yes.
These guys are fucking killing me. I'm gonna put it on the bubble for now, just because
Bro,
we're
you
it on the
running.
bubble
haven't
for now.
seen it. It's so
Yeah.
good. It's
I would
so
say-
good.
I would
That's
say
what I
that's
said.
probably ahead of The Ritual,
That's
but
fine.
still like there on the bubble, 10,
problem.
11 spot
No
kind
problem.
of thing.
We're almost through all of them, guys. We're almost through all of them. Little Monsters.
Oh, that's a banger, guys. Have you seen it,
How?
Erica?
I have seen it.
The monsters under your bed? Come on.
We're limited in space, though.
What are the
I'll put
other
it on the bubble.
movies?
Let me put it on the bubble. Yeah.
I would say The Mist is probably a better. Like my Halloween list is more catered to like preteens, you know.
What'd you say, Erica?
I said, what are the other movies that we're comparing? Like, what
Okay.
is left that we maybe?
So we have
put
2. We only have 2 movies left. We only have 2 movies left. One of which I really hope you guys let me put in because again, David Cronenberg is, for those that know, he's a legend of the craft. Videodrome. So this is the one where I said James Wood is. It's batshit. The TV is essentially like hypnotizing you, and not only that, it's like people are creating videotapes to do this and selling them almost like a drug, right? And I don't want to give too much away, but I think it's very clever in its storytelling and its visual aspects. Can we put it in? We can adjust the list, but can we at
Sure.
least put it top 10? Thank you guys. You're so thoughtful. Okay. Everyone at home that's seen it will be like, you're goddamn right. Okay, last one. The Frighteners.
So let's
only
go
get
to
10.
our bumper films.
Okay. So this is what I'll say. We have 2 spots left. Okay, so you pick from these movies: The Mist, Mad God, Creep, The Nutty Professor, The Ritual, Demon Seed, and Little Monsters. I already know you guys aren't going to give me Mad God, but it's fine. I'll take
No.
Videodrome.
I thought
would
we
say- I
said
would say
that was
probably
in
Mist.
spot 10.
But we have to adjust the list. So like I put it on the bubble because there's 2 spots. Videodrome, yes, you gave me Videodrome, so I'm putting it there. So I'm not going to get Mad God.
I thought. Okay.
So we have
What?
9 right now, and we have like
No.
one.
We have 8. So we have 2 spots, like I said. 2 spots. Between that, we have The Mist, Mad God, Creep, Nutty Professor, The Ritual, Demon Seed, and Little Monsters. From the way you guys have made it sound, I think The Mist makes it in. Is that the best of those that I said?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Frighteners.
You're good with Frighteners over Little Monster, Creep, Mad God, The Ritual, and Demon Seed.
Which
You guys
one's
aren't
the
gonna
one
like
Mad?
Frighteners.
Which one's Mad?
It's my
God?
kind of movie for sure.
Mad God's the one that I said. It's like a stop motion animation where the guy's trying to work his way out of hell. And there's a lot of crazy, trippy creatures. Would sync well with Pink Floyd. Don't hold that against the movie. That's my own thought.
I think I'll give that one
I get Mad God?
because you have me intrigued. I actually kind of want to watch it. Where is this available?
Yeah. Okay. So here's our here's our 10. So actually, I'll re-say them. The top one that I have right now is 13 Ghosts. Then we have The Descent, The Hunt, Antichrist, Monster House, Leprechaun in the Hood, Drag Me to Hell, Videodrome, Mad God. What's number 1?
I kind of like that order.
All my movies at the bottom. What the fuck? Okay.
I like
so we're
that
gonna
list.
Okay.
Say it again.
13 Ghosts, that one then.
Yeah.
Then you have The Descent.
Yeah, that deserves to be a 2 or a 3. Okay, I like 2.
And then we have The Hunt at 3. Okay.
Haven't seen it.
And then we have Antichrist at 4.
Wait, are you sneaking that in? Was that one really getting in?
Was it not? Why?
I thought we passed on that, and you got like Mad Dog and
No, I
another one,
said that
but not
Antichrist needed
Antichrist.
to be a little bit lower. Maybe swap that out
Whoa.
with
Okay, that's fair. You know
whatever
what I did?
other one.
I wrote it in that spot. I'll move it down. It's all right. I'll move it down. Okay. You said you liked the order, Adrian. Monster House, Leprechaun in the Hood, Drag Me to Hell, Videodrome, Mad God, and then Antichrist. As well, like I said.
Drag
So I
Me
think
to Hell and the one before it, Leprechaun in the Hood.
so. Drag Me to Hell's better.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it. I'm taking her word.
Okay.
Just-in-law.
Okay.
I know. Make sure to bring your boy in.
Drag Me to Hell, and then 5. Leprechaun in the Hood sounds so high up at 5. Can I say that?
No, it's
Or
so
we're good with
underratedly funny.
Okay.
I
Okay.
need you to watch it.
Leprechaun
Okay, this is
in
how
the
you know
Hood.
it's good. My dad actually hella enjoys that movie, and he does not watch horror films or anything related to Halloween. It's just not his jam, but he will watch
Fair.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Okay, and then we'll go Monster House at 6 right after that. Erica, good. Yeah, Monster.
Unless you want to make a case for one of your movies.
I mean, of my movies that I have Videodrome, Mad God, and Antichrist. Of those, all things considered, I think Videodrome should go highest of those 3. So if I could get Videodrome at 6, Monster House at 7.
I could get with that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
My movies are in the
This is
top
all about
spot,
the
baby.
collaboration.
I don't really care.
That's fine. I mean, if we had more time, I might put up a bigger fight.
I know, and I think it would have worked a little bit better if we were all a little bit more well-rounded in the B movies that we've seen, but we're doing a pretty good job, I think.
Yeah, I think this is a great collaboration exercise. Okay, so now we have 3 spots left to round off the bottom 3. Number 8, Mist. The Mist. Can we put the Mist at 8?
Yeah, put the Mist
Sure.
at 8, and then you can round out your 9, 10, however you feel.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. So that leaves me Antichrist at 9 then. You're so kind to give me the bottom spots here.
Hey, you got 3 spots in the whole thing.
Bro, you got Leprechaun in the Hood.
I got 2 spots. Monster House.
What?
That's it.
Monster House. All right.
All good.
Fair enough. All right. All right. Mad God. There we go. All right, folks. We have our top 10 movies for the Halloween season that are underrated, unseen, underappreciated. Number 1, 13 Ghosts. Number 2, The Descent. Number 3, The Hunt. Number 4, Drag Me to Hell. Number 5, Leprechaun in the Hood. Number 6, Videodrome. Number 7, Monster House. Number 8, The Mist. Number 9, Antichrist. And number 10, Mad God.
I think that's a dope list.
We did it. I think it is a dope list. I think behind the scenes we had some trouble defining what this list was going to be, but I think end of the day, like I could live with this. I can live with this. 13 Ghosts is underappreciated. The Descent probably underseen. I think we landed in a fair compromise, guys. You know what? If we can do it, you can do it, folks. High five. Great job. Erica's on delay.
I'm delayed.
That means we better wrap it up because we know what's coming next. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure to follow us across all our socials, Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, Letterboxd at Seeing This Pod. You can also listen and watch on Apple. You can only listen on Apple Podcasts, but you can listen and watch on YouTube and
Spotify.
There we go. And then also make sure to write us emails if you have a comment, you want to suggest an episode, you want to just ask Erica for ASMR, send this email at gmail.com. You know, that might. It didn't sound like you said the whole email, but that's okay. We see the effort. Sneak peek. You could also see everything at seenthispod.com. Again, a lot of interviews coming down the pipe on YouTube. One just posted was with Tyler Strickland, the composer of John Candy, I Like Me, Amazon Prime. Make sure to check out the movie, then check out my interview. But until next time, stay safe.
Peace.